All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C and superfruit acerola. My name's Will DeFries. To my left, the one and only David Carter Ruff.
I was thinking about this last night. It's great to have the NFL back. I love binge watching the games. It's something I like to do. I think you guys do too. However, I don't like it when my team doesn't have a game on Sunday because while I do sit on my couch and watch, I'm more likely to look at my phone and do other things while still sitting on the couch as opposed to watching my team, getting my adrenaline going, pacing, some would say, kind of moving around, shuffling around. Whereas like today, my back is shot because I just sat there like a goon watching this game, watching whatever I was watching. I don't even remember.
You're watching the big
Texans,
game.
Jags. And I was just looking down, looking at Twitter and like I'm all hunched over. And it was just terrible for my posture.
I can blow your back out if you need me to.
Why didn't you offer that before we hit record?
I'm pretty good at working that stuff out, dude. So let me know. Let me know.
I was like taking care of roads this morning, and I was laying on the ground doing the thing where you put your legs over to the side, trying to open up my hips a little bit. It's just bad. Doesn't feel good. So if I look uncomfortable today, it's more it's just too much binging.
Your hips are just closed.
My hips have been lying to me.
Wow, too much binging is what.
Yeah.
Buddy.
I'll tell you something, buddy. How's your fantasy team?
I was gonna say, man. Honestly,
gonna say.
like a weekend of L's for your boy.
Really?
Yeah, my Cowboys lost. My Longhorns lost.
Well, if it makes you feel better, the Cowboys actually lost on Thursday, so it wasn't a weekend of L's.
Well,
Like they actually made it a weekday
My
of
two
L's
fantasy
too.
teams lost.
Circling back weekend starts like Wednesday afternoon.
That's 0-4 if you're keeping track. To make matters just so much worse, Parks' little soccer team just got absolutely routed. I mean, the fastest kid in the world was on the opposing team. I think he's still scoring goals. It was ugly.
The game's probably over by now.
Not only that, but I didn't have enough coffee this morning. I had some, but not enough. And I'm just cooking on.
I've been binging my coffee.
I'm just cooking on vibes only right now. So I'll get through it. I mean, I'm gonna be fine. But
my baseline is vibes.
Your baseline is vibes.
I've always just said, like, my personal philosophy regarding vibes has always been I don't want any bad ones.
Yeah, no, the vibes are good. Don't get me wrong. But that's all I'm cooking on right now.
Well, you came in talking all this mess about your L's.
Dude, I'm sick of the L's. They're stacking up at this point.
Did his team just get crumpled?
Just absolutely crumpled. He was so man. He doesn't like. He's a competitive little kid, and he does not like to lose.
Weird. I wonder where he got that from.
And so when the other team was up by, I don't know, 4-0.
Okay, that's not insurmountable.
He just started like moping around the.
What was the final score of the game?
I think they stopped keeping score at one point because it was like 7-8-0.
How are they going to know which kid's the leading scorer in the league?
Great point.
How are they going to get the?
No, they did.
awards
There
out
wasn't
of
a scoreboard or anything. It was,
Wait. They shouldn't do that because what if like the next game it ends in a tie and they have to go back to goal differential?
True. Wow.
Did you ever think about that?
Look at Dave over here.
The other team was so much bigger and so much faster.
Yeah, but did they? It sounds like to me like they had more heart.
No, they were just athletes.
Why did?
Do you need me to stop by the next practice and light a fire under these kids' asses?
What are you gonna say to them?
Hey!
You're gonna terrify the kids.
I'm gonna come out straight Led Tasso style and just go nuts on these kids.
Don't go Led Tasso on them.
I'm gonna just be screaming in Parks' face. I'm gonna make an example out of Parks for the rest of the squad.
Please don't. You're sensitive, man.
Dave's holding me back.
Dude, well, I found myself becoming like soccer dad. I was like, Parks, let's go, hustle up.
I think I have no choice but to coach Fritz's team when that day comes because I don't think that there's a way that I won't be the insufferable dad on the sidelines. I think I have to be on the sideline of the actual team and not in the crowd.
I like my favorite thing about insufferable dad on the sideline is how he thinks by just saying buddy after like his yelling at his kid like brings it down a notch. Like, hey, come on, we gotta keep going, buddy. Come on, you're dogging it, buddy. It's just like, hey, just because you punctuate it with the buddy doesn't mean it's any less biting, Dad.
Yeah, Park started walking around the field at one point, like not hustling. I was like, dude, you're letting your team down, man.
I was a very shy child, and in order to remedy this, and my mom knew I wanted to play soccer, but she knew I was too shy to do it, like go out there. I was very, very shy. So my mom decided to coach the team, and I don't know if you know anything about my mother, but she knows nothing about soccer, and in fact, she hates it when it's on the television too. And so she was our coach, and in the final game of the season, after not scoring a goal the entire season, not just me not scoring a goal, the entire team did not score a goal.
Oh no!
We had a ball that was stopped on the line, and none of the moms coaching knew how to handle that. It's not a goal. But they gave us a goal for that, and that's the only goal we scored that season.
Dude, that's so participation trophies for everybody.
Dude,
I'm disgusted by it.
Sometimes
honestly.
in life you don't score a goal the entire season.
Yeah, it was tough. I will say, I switched teams the next season, and we did go undefeated, and we got a pizza. Yeah. We got a pizza party at Pizza Hut. So that's all the coach needed to do.
The Detroit style?
Have not tried that yet, but I'm very interested.
We should try. We should do a instead of Coffee Friday, we should do Detroit style Pizza Hut Friday.
The closest Pizza Hut to us is by Dylan, so it's on
roast
Dylan.
Hand meat.
It wasn't a roast hand; that was more of a delegation hand.
You're
for you
picking
to go
up
pick up
off
the pizza.
Friday. It's Dylan's off Friday.
By the way, I just now noticed that there's a Jets on South Lamar. You guys seen this?
That is new.
Yeah,
that is a new Jets if that's
Okay.
on South Lamar because that is not something I've ever encountered.
It's over
before.
there by Baker Street Pub.
Are you kidding me?
No.
How the
that
fuck?
stinks for you.
Do I have to move back to my
sorry,
old
dog.
place?
Look,
No.
I'm sorry.
You don't want any part of that.
This is honestly best case scenario for me having this go in now as opposed to earlier because if I had Jets Detroit style pizza at my disposal, it would have been game over.
Baker Street Pub, by the way.
You're roast-handing us now.
A little movie trivia for you was Tchotchkes in Office Space.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Why are they taping it in Austin, Texas?
The whole movie was filmed
yeah.
here.
I've only been to Baker Street a couple times.
Mike Judge is an Austin guy.
Yes.
That's the
Big time facts, man.
that's the guy that
Butthead.
plays for the Yankees.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Do you guys want some official business to get out of the way before we get into the meat of this episode today?
Sure.
Patreon tomorrow. Worst of. We're getting to the point where we don't have very many episodes left of this worst of. Maybe only 2 left.
Are you serious?
I know. Doesn't it fly by?
God.
Time flies when you're having fun, but we got spooky season on the horizon.
It'd be sick if the people could enjoy it year round.
It would be very nice. Maybe even for free.
Oh,
Can you imagine that?
Are you kidding?
Go to patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. You can just type in itspodcastweek.com. Just go check it out. Worst stories. We're also doing Friday voicemails on Thursday this week. If you want to sign up for a yearly subscription, you get 10% off of that year by signing up over at patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast as well. Go follow Circling Back Pod and Washed Media. Leave a review and 5-star rating. We have some controversy, or as Dave would say, controversy within our reviews. Are you ready for this review,
Thank you.
Dylan?
Wait, what's going on?
This is actually about you.
What?
You have some questions that you need to answer.
Just wait till too
You're
much
again,
dip.
you're roast handing.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I actually saw this in a DM.
Am I on Front Street right now?
I saw this in
you
both.
let him
I
read
saw
it?
this in a DM and in a review. It could be the
Was it
same
the
person. Could be the same
It
person.
had to have been.
This is from Annabelle Mars.
Annabelle Mars.
Yeah.
Okay.
She said it's the review's title is Fake Tan. It says, my boyfriend forced me to listen in the car, ended up loving it. I watched their TikToks, and I'm convinced that Dylan fake tans. Does he?
There's
If so, what brand?
There's a couple where you do look hella orange.
No. I have never fake tanned a day in my life. I've never spray tanned. I've never gone to a tanning bed. Not one day, ever. Not once.
I
never.
have.
I do sometimes go to the pool.
Very cool.
I walk Stella around the hood,
That's not a fake tan.
shirtless,
Yeah, you're talking about an
Whoa, whoa,
actual
whoa,
tan
whoa,
right
whoa,
catch
now.
a base. Yeah, I'm that guy.
You walk the dog. Just walk the dog shirtless.
Yeah.
Oh,
If I'm going to be in the sun, I might as well get a little color.
Really?
That
Okay.
is. There's some dads having an issue with that.
If I'm
I don't care.
if I'm Beyonce right now, I'm not happy that you're doing dog walks.
It's one
shirtless
thing
around
if
the
you're
neighborhood.
jogging. If you're jogging or doing a lawn activity, I believe you can pop top. Just walking, that's just a guy who's trying to put out a vibe.
I don't
He's
want a
trying
golf
to,
tan just from walking the dog. I walk her a lot. Might as well get some color.
He's got his Russell brand shorts that he's wearing around.
Russell Brand, eh? Oh, he's English.
That's a guy.
Oh yeah, it is a guy.
Oh, why is healthcare not free in America? That's
Is
my
it weird
Russell
that I
Brand.
do that?
Dude.
It's not weird.
You fucking killed
I
that
fucking
dog.
did kill it.
Hey, is it
It's
weird?
not weird, but it's a little. I don't see it done in my neighborhood. We live in different neighborhoods.
Okay.
Yours is a little bit. You're West Austin. You're a little bit more swingery.
Ooh, it's a good kind of good
Am I
point.
putting out a vibe?
Kind of a good point.
Did you see Did you see Carve? which
Someone
is West
described
Austin?
Carve as being swingery recently, and I thought, you know what?
It absolutely
More
is.
on Carve later.
If you want to swap wives, that is the place to go.
It gets all that Barton Creek traffic.
Isn't that why we said it was only guys from the company, and we didn't want to bring our plus ones?
Correct.
We just didn't want them to get stolen at Carve.
Correct.
Hey, we got another one from Tagasi. It says, Day of Reckoning. It says, I've been listening to this pod since 2017. I'm just waiting for the day they all have to stop because their kids are growing up. Now that all the hosts have a kid, I'm getting scared I won't be able to hear the corny, outdated jokes that get me through the day. Fuck a 5 out of 5, double that, 10 out of 10. As a guy in STEM, I can confirm that the math does check out. I love you, boys.
Tagasi, I got news for you. They're only going to the jokes are going to get worse.
Why does Tagasi think that just because we have children that are growing up that we're going to stop recording one day?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Hard to say.
Parks is like 12.
Eventually, we're going to hang up the mics. I get it, but not because of the kids.
Not for another year or two.
Yeah, we got a couple episodes left in us. Do you guys want to hear this final review? It's from Seacrest.
Ryan?
It says, truly hard to say. You'll often find yourself asking, how did we get here? And the simple answer is, it's hard to say. There's no way to look that up. What I do know is that I've never been more invested in the lives of people I'll likely never meet. Well, this guy should come to a meetup sometime. I was a day one backer. Wait, that sounds wrong. Or toucher, sorry. And a day one backer. I confess that I sometimes work gets heavy and I don't have time to keep up, but I'll always get through the backlog and catch up. Congrats, Dillian, on the engagement.
Oh, come on.
He said sidebar, and this is why I'm reading the review. The sidebar is great and something I could easily see happening to Brett.
Okay.
It said sidebar. Had a dream last night that Washed Media got into investigative journalism and accidentally got Betty White arrested after airing the one and only investigative piece that turned out to be completely wrong.
Okay.
That's a weird dream to have.
Is Betty White?
She's alive.
Oh, yeah, she's still kicking.
She's alive. She's a golden girl.
Old bag of bones.
She's thriving.
Sorry.
But she
not a compliment.
every time she's the number one person that trends like most often that you think is dead.
Ric Flair's second.
No, but he doesn't trend nearly as much as Betty White.
And you always click the name, and it's always the Denzel.
Yep.
And it still makes me laugh, even though I know I'm going to see it like.
I don't like that. I don't like when Twitter hasn't caught up to the trending topics and you still think that they died. And it's like, okay, I need someone to say like, no, Betty White's trending because she had a video with like Vanity Fair or some bullshit. I didn't mean.
What would that video be?
Like, Betty White answers questions from
Gen Zers?
Yeah.
What's Parks? I've asked this before. What's Parks Gen?
Alpha.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Generation Alpha.
He's just watching Goggins' Instagram videos.
So stupid.
Yes.
You know what it's time for?
No.
Recapping this weekend of fun.
Are you serious?
Presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer. The option with something extra always makes your choice easier when it comes to hard seltzers. And as the first hard seltzer with antioxidant vitamin C, Vizzy brings something unique and delicious to the table. Grab yourself a drink that can do both with Vizzy Hard Seltzer. I can't confirm. I averaged 1 Vizzy a day this past weekend. Not to brag, but yeah, I had 1 a day. That's 2 Vizzies.
Wow.
They weren't the same flavor. I mixed it up a little bit. Variety is the spice of life. There is not too many spices within the Vizzy Hard Seltzer.
I don't think I've ever had back-to-back same flavor of Vizzy. I always just go to the next one and mix it up.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
On to the
I'm
next
crazy
one.
for that, I know.
You're pretty loco in general.
Thanks.
But for this, you wild. Vizzy's the first hard seltzer crafted with antioxidant vitamin C. It's extracted from acerola, a superfruit with 30 times more vitamin C per cup than an orange. There are plenty of hard seltzers to choose from, both 8 bold and delicious dual fruit flavors with antioxidant vitamin C. Vizzy makes the choice a little easier and a lot tastier. I told a story on Sunday Scares the other day. Someone left a non-Vizzy hard seltzer in my fridge, and guess what I did with it? I poured it out.
Oh, man.
Tried 1 sip and said, that is terrible. I'm going back to my Vizzy.
I would have hunted that person down and handed it back to him. Be like, hey, man, you left your trash in my fridge.
For me, it was hard. It was hard for me because, you know, they put their hard seltzer in front of my Vizzy reserve within my refrigerator.
Dude.
And so out of laziness, I was like, I guess I'm going to try one of theirs. I will never do that ever again. Vizzy it's the best flavor compared to any other hard seltzer out there. I just don't get it. I don't get why other people would even make hard seltzer at this point.
Yeah, this should just fold up.
Retire.
Like, we can't do it. We can't compete.
Other brands retire, bitch.
Yep. Get out of here. Never hurts to add some antioxidants and vitamins to the mix. With Vizzy, you can enjoy refreshment now with antioxidant vitamin C. If you're not sold already, maybe these might help. 5% ABV? Yeah. 100 calories? Yeah. Less than 1 gram of real cane sugar per can? That might be the biggest selling point. Shouts. Upgrade your hard seltzer to Vizzy to find out where you can purchase Vizzy. Go to VizzyHardSeltzer.com/washed. That's VizzyHardSeltzer.com/washed. Must be 21 or older.
Sopa fro.
Dylan, just tell us what you... Did this weekend, dog?
Oh, wow. Thank you for asking, Will.
Other than take hella L's.
I noticed on the rundown that we're talking Brett's 2-year anniversary dinner later on in the episode, so I will skip over that part. But Thursday night, we did do that.
Okay, so you're not skipping over it.
No, I'm just saying we did do that, but we're going to talk about it in depth later on. Yes, I took a bunch of L's over the weekend. That is factual. The real story is I had an excellent weekend otherwise. An excellent weekend.
Must be nice, man.
Yeah. Big time Parks weekend. I needed it. Me and the little guy, we got some
Did you get a big band?
Major quality time.
Damn, you hit Zilker?
Well, Friday, I'm getting to my weekend, guys, all right? Friday, we just chilled, man. Honestly, we just went home and we chilled. We watched movies. We stayed up. I let him stay a little bit late, which I do on weekends.
What'd you watch?
Oh, hold on. You stay up late on weekends?
I let him stay up
That's
late.
crazy.
I let him. It's like a big deal to him.
What movie?
I don't even know. He picked it. It was some animated thing I never heard of. It didn't matter. What mattered is I was spending time with my son.
Was it Robots or whatever?
Roblox?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
And then Saturday was a big time, like, little family unit day. That included, of course, Parks was with me, but then Bay and Lil Bay were with us. Mm-hmm. And it was just an all-time. We had his soccer game. Actually, I started with her soccer game. She had a soccer game.
Did that one go better than Parks' soccer game?
It did. Yeah, they competed.
I was actually DMing with Bay the other day. Sorry, but
Nice.
I might need to do a clinic with both Lil Bay and Parks because I noticed that. No offense to Bay's daughter, but I'm going to maybe offend her right now. One of the worst cellies in the history of celebrations. I've never seen someone score a goal and look so upset after.
She was left a little bit to be desired.
Well, you want to know the real story behind that goal?
Was it in the wrong net?
She scored it for the wrong team.
I had a feeling it might be in the wrong net.
She scored it for the wrong team.
Yeah, because, there's just so many cellies she could be doing in that scenario.
And I think she was a little embarrassed of, to have, attention on her, so she was, kind of put her head down a little bit. But, yeah, not a great celly.
I respect the fact that even at a young age, she's trying to put the rock in the back of the net, put the onion in the bag.
Look, she saw a net, and she had the ball, so
you can fix that, a little bit of practice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so Parkside went to her game, and then he had a game later on that same day. A lot of fun, despite getting whipped. And then we hung out, we watched some football. And it was just a good family day. And I unfortunately missed Micah and Caitlin's shower.
Oh, more on that.
Yeah.
More on that.
Micah.
But it was, we both had our kids, and we were locked down, and it was honestly really, really good. Really was. Sunday, didn't do a whole lot. Parks went back with his mom, and so hung out with Bay a lot. And we got a little Jeffrey's dinner off last night. We were feeling kind of loco. She lives walking distance to us. We walked down there, and they had half price wine bottles on Sunday night. Sat at the bar. It was a good scene. Good scene.
Damn, I had shitty pasta last night for dinner. I'm not on my.
We got the bucatini and a steak, and we just shared. It was incredible.
God, must be nice, man.
It was nice. Yeah.
This guy goes to Carve once and he starts DMing your fiance.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing, dog?
You let the Carve go to your head.
If I see terrible celebrations on the timeline, I'm gonna call him out.
He really did.
I have to do it. I have to.
Yeah.
If I need to come over and just do some of the more basic ones, maybe I think Parks needs to start playing FIFA online more so he can start learning them from the game.
I'm gonna teach Parks that if he ever does score a goal, he's just gonna rip his shirt off.
Yeah.
And just like a helicopter,
Absolutely.
North Carolina.
I would do the cornholio.
Petey
I would
Pablo.
pull it over the back of my head and just walk around like this.
That's pretty sick.
I'm bringing that one back.
He should get the ball out of the net and then put it under his shirt and then berth it in the corner.
That's a good one too.
That's offensive.
It's not offensive. It's tight.
Man.
It's
I had
beautiful.
an excellent weekend, man.
Birth is beautiful.
Texas stinks, though. Real talk.
Are they not back?
Not yet.
Did they not win the big game?
They lost.
You won't. Hey, get it out now because we're not going to talk about Texas at all in too much depth later.
I know. Thank you for that.
They know that there's other sports outside of Texas, right?
Bay had to give me a dose of.
We're SEC now.
She gave me this is just a game, right? I was like, yeah, I understand.
Not a game,
Dude, yeah, that and from experience, that always helps when they tell you that.
Oh, the game's starting, and she goes, by the way, I just feel like Texas is going to get killed. I was like, what? Excuse me.
You're lucky that I wasn't there because everyone knows that I have one rule and one rule only, and that's good vibes only.
And then midway through the second quarter, when I'm face palming myself, basically just like slunked over on the couch. She was like, I didn't realize how seriously you took this, and I'm really sorry for what I said. I was like, that's fine.
At least she acknowledged her wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, I had quite the weekend, Will. Thanks for asking. I was feeling a little bit, I was okay Friday morning. I wasn't like don't want to get out of bed, but I was like, ooh, I got to take a couple ibuprofen, and I did. I took 3 actually because I don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Wow.
From there, I went.
I guess who's not impressed by that, Clint.
Clint takes 12.
It's a joke for just us 3. But
Isn't your fuck tank on empty?
It is. I'm hoping to get some back at some point today. Friday, take Rhodes to his childcare. I drop Randy off at daycare. Just decided on a whim, like, hey, Randy's going to have a day. So drop him off. So I've got the day to myself, and I've got nothing going on. Go to a little place called Austin Java, and I have breakfast by myself. Headphones in, listening to podcasts. I love binging pods. That's a thing about me. Did that, went home, felt a little bit, like I could do some more stuff. So I went to Easy Tiger by myself, sat upstairs, little hot. The fans weren't really doing it. A little swamp ass, was a little self-conscious about it. Had to get up and do the walk around thing because he didn't want it to, you know what I'm saying. Had myself a beer.
Whoa.
I had myself a 2:30 lunch beer.
Wait, how many did you have?
I had 1.
Okay.
Murderer's Row. Check it out. Started with the sparkling water. Nice ice cold brew coffee. Polished it off with a Yingling. You want my review of Yingling? It is definitely a beer.
man, I got a 12-pack of Yingling for the big game, and it was a high. I love Yingling. There's nothing special about it. I get it. It feels like a forbidden fruit. Like finally we can drink it here. I love it. I really do.
Well, there's no fruit in it. There's no acerola in it. It's a beer.
Mm-mm.
It's wheat, probably, right? I don't know.
Also a Molson Coors product.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, let me say this about it. I don't. For me, I'm not a beer guy like Dylan. Dylan's fancies himself as a craft beer guy. Loves beers of all kinds.
Yeah, if you try to take that crown from him, saying that you're the craft beer guy, Dylan gets so upset.
That is not true.
Don't
Dude,
talk
look,
to
you're
him.
doing it right now.
I'm a low-key beer snob.
Don't talk to him before he's had his craft beer.
I'm not a big craft beer guy. I'm a low-key beer snob, though.
Okay, well, more so than me.
Didn't you say anything below a double IPA is just trash to you?
I'm not. Okay, I'm not a big IPA guy, and for that reason alone, I can't be a big craft beer
Because you
guy.
only do double IPAs.
Stop.
As it's the only way he can enjoy his IPA.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't hate it. And I enjoyed drinking it, so that's a win. It didn't blow my socks off. I think I've had it one other time. In fact, I probably have. Do they have it in Florida? Do we have it when we were in we had it over there at some point. Yingling, I'll have you again. You might be my new panic order. And I'm not saying that you're the best thing, but if there's no Vizzy hard seltzer there for me, maybe I'll go Yingling.
I'm worried that you're going to have to wait a little bit before it's your certified panic order. It needs to disperse itself around Austin before you can really go there.
I was surprised they had it on tap at Easy Tiger.
I love them. I do.
Saturday night, we had Micah's event.
We did.
Very lovely, very fun time. Micah was in his element. They had a karaoke machine set up, and I thought for a minute Micah was going to do what's his go-to? It's a Stone song.
Couldn't even
Mixed
tell you.
Emotions. He didn't. He did give a nice speech that I actually have on my phone. Maybe I'll share that at a time of my choosing. But yeah, Micah was good Micah. Like not over the top.
I'm not gonna expose you, but Dave had a really good joke at the end of the speech that got everyone rolling on the ground after with laughter. Dave absolutely crushed it.
Yeah, more people were talking about that joke than Micah's actual speech.
I want to hear
but-
it.
No, you can hear it after the pod, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
well,
wanna
no,
hear it.
Dylan, I'm sorry. It's kind of one of those things you had to be there.
Kind of had to be there for it, man.
Okay.
Your boy was in stitches, though.
Thanks, man.
Stitches.
He was rolling.
Mm-hmm.
And yesterday, like I said earlier, I could not stop binge watching football, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like it got to the point where like Alyssa walked in. I was like, "Are you okay? You've just been binging these games." I'm like, "What do you want me to do?"
Well, my back hurts.
I'm checking my fantasy score. My back does hurt. Probably slipped a disc. That's how much I love it. Will, what'd you do?
I didn't do that much. Obviously, we had our dinner Thursday. Licked the wounds on Friday. Felt worse than I anticipated, but I did put on an absolute clinic Thursday night after getting home from Carve when it came to taking the measures that you should take if you know you're going to be hungover the next day. Did the 4 Advil before getting in bed. Giant ice water. Chugged some ice water with some liquid IV in there. That's added value because they're a sponsor of this podcast. It was just a really good time. So I wasn't feeling as bad on Friday as I could have. Saturday, your boy was posted up on the couch with Fritz, man, just watching the Manchester United game. Shouts to Cristiano Ronaldo.
What a scene.
I mean, it was...
Did he score?
He scored twice. And Sally asked me after, she's like, so like, how happy are you right now? And I had no other way of putting it to her other than saying, like, watching that game was like, it was kind of like a dream. Like, I almost couldn't believe it was happening.
Did you cry?
We had I didn't cry. We had Cristiano Ronaldo back, and it was just such a mind-blowing, like, feeling. It never felt real until I actually saw him score, and it was like, all right, we're fucking running now. So it was a good time. Fritz, man, obviously looked so good in red. He was just killing it. And then, Saturday night, we went to Micah's. Dave was wearing a shirt that I almost wore. Would have been an absolute disaster had we shown up in essentially the same shirt. I'm going to text you before I wear that shirt anytime that I go out because you have first right of refusal.
Was it a camp collar?
Mm-mm. I did wear a camp collar, though, to it. Not the camp collar shirt, but I got another one. So
I text Brett before I wear a denim button-down if he's going to be there because that's kind of his signature.
Wow.
I just want to make sure we're not going like two dudes double denim button down. Can't do that. It's
I
embarrassing.
never care about that. I'll double. I don't care. I'll double.
Oh, I absolutely
I'll
care.
go matchy match.
I absolutely
man,
care.
that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
I never have to worry about that with you because I never wear my Russell Brand shorts out.
Yeah, true.
I'll swagger jack anybody. I don't care.
Gross, dude. Dude, how about the football yesterday? Yeah, I have a announcement to make. We officially upgraded our YouTube TV to have Red Zone, so I'm kind of a Red Zone guy now.
I did it when you told me about it.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
Oh, I've been doing it.
I also had my allergies hit me really hard after an outdoor brunch yesterday, and I took 2 Benadryl and missed the entire second half of the early games, so that was really tight.
You didn't miss much. The Lions just gave up.
Hey, dude, we're tied for first in the North, man. Kings of the North.
That's sick.
Yeah. Shouts to all the 0-1 teams out there.
Hey, right here with you,
Hey,
man.
long season, man.
I rock with you because you rock with us.
17 games.
17 games this year.
Isn't that crazy?
People forget.
Really? I couldn't tell you anything about the NFL at this point.
We broke that news on Too Much Dip, actually.
My LA Rams are undefeated. Shouts to LA.
I would like it if you adopted them.
Hey, Staffy boy looks good, man.
We're
Yeah,
not calling
he's a
him
good
Staffy
quarterback.
Boy.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing about him. That's all I
not
got,
it.
though.
Dylan, isn't your fantasy team name Matt Stifford?
No.
Actually, speaking of fantasy, are you guys aware? I know week 1 may be over outside of tonight's game, but the season's just getting started over at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL.
I'll tell you what. If my teams keep losing the big fantasy matchups, I might have to just pivot to this weekly fantasy football.
That's the only way I play at this point, Dylan.
Really?
Yeah. Why would I do anything else? Did my big boy stacks pay off when it came to the Manchester United?
It
stuff?
did. You hit your big boy stack.
Damn.
To kick off week 2, DraftKings is giving new customers $200 in free bets instantly when they bet $1 in any football game. So you can listen up if you don't want to miss this. Head over to the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now and place a bet of $1 on any week 2 game to receive $200 in free bets instantly. If Sportsbook is not yet available in your state, that's okay. DraftKings still has a huge cash prize. They have a bunch of cash prizes up for grabs all season long in their daily fantasy contests. It's what you need to be doing. DraftKings is giving all new customers a free shot at millions of dollars in total prizes with their first deposit. Can you imagine betting with anyone but the official sports betting partner of the NFL?
No.
Like, it just literally couldn't be me.
Could not.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code WASH to receive $200 in free bets when you place a $1 bet on any football game. That's promo code WASHED this week at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Must be 21 or older, New Jersey, Indiana, and Pennsylvania only, new customers only. Minimum $5 deposit and a $1 wager is required, 1 per customer. Restrictions do apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Or if you're in Indiana, shouts to Randy, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT. That's 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
DraftKings is so much fun. I absolutely love it.
The usability of the app as well.
It's sick.
As someone who gets kind of rattled by that kind of stuff, I'm very happy with the with the interface there, the UI as they call it.
Watching a game with a little action on it, it makes an otherwise uninteresting game very interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get a little action on it.
Just a little guy. Dave, we got a new segment. Well, it's kind of a
Segment alert.
It's kind of like a new twist on an old favorite.
New twist on an old.
You know I
old
love
favorite
that.
Segment alert. Sorry.
No, that's very good.
Thank you. I kind of crushed that, didn't I?
We were. I was having a
Should we make a
conversation.
soundbite out of that?
Dude, yeah, record. No, we're gonna kind of go through. We were talking about stuff from our youths.
My youth.
Right.
Shout out Marissa Tomei, by the way. Remember that conversation? Anyway,
I didn't until you just mentioned it. Yes.
and I thought it might be funny if we do a real or fake, but things specifically from my childhood that are a little embarrassing now. Real or fake shitty things I may or may not have done as a kid.
Was this somewhat stemmed from the the viral TikTok sensation? What's it called, Randy?
Yes.
Diabolical licks is the new thing on TikTok, where it's just kids stealing stuff from their school.
Right. That's what triggered this, because we never did that. We never, my friends and I, we did a lot of dumb stuff. We never were doing thievery.
Our senior prank wasn't even good.
Ours was so lame. I don't even want to talk about it.
We filled our principal's car up with packing peanuts.
Okay.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good.
It's harmless.
Broke into the car.
If I'm being honest, though, we had the type of principal that didn't care, and that was kind of best case scenario. If she would have taken the L there just to make sure that we didn't do something shittier. I also had no part in it because I was just didn't care.
You know what ours was? It was very lame. We drove around and collected traffic cones, and we placed them on top of cars in the student parking lot. And for whatever reason, people turned one guy in who they knew did it. One of my good buddy David is his name, coincidentally.
Hey, woo-hee.
They turned him in because he was the cone guy. This was a thing that he did.
The cone guy.
And
Man, he must have been so coney.
Dude.
Brought him into the office and they talked to him. He turned one person in.
Amy Coney Barrett over here.
He turned one person in. And
You?
It was your boy.
Why?
He fucking snitched?
I don't know. He snitched on me and me only, and there was a bunch of us did this prank.
Did you
by
get in
the way.
trouble?
Yes.
Can I say,
A
Fuck
lot
that.
of trouble.
wait, the people who went out to their car, they had to just take the cone off their vehicle?
Exactly. That's it.
If you got in actual trouble for that,
Lame.
that is ridiculous. Your school is soft.
I got in a lot of trouble, and they wouldn't let me walk for graduation unless I paid. I was punished, and I think I had to prepare all the not diplomas,
The fake diplomas that they actually give you?
Maybe
Diplomas.
I had it, and it took me. It was like a 3 or 4 hour. I had to go in the office and
You learned a lesson that
I
day,
was
though.
like, this is so dude. Thank you for turning.
You
me
Yeah,
learned
don't
that
be
only
friends with
in.
narcs.
Yeah, don't be friends with narcs, and
Totally
also
narked on me.
crime doesn't pay, and in this case, crime is putting traffic cones on top of cars.
Yeah, just take it off. Go back.
Your school
to
should be
day.
thanking
was-
you for having such a lame senior prank that they didn't have to clean up anything that's actually
Yeah.
annoying to clean up. They just had to stack cones.
One of the cars parked in the lot that day was a football coach's car, and he got coned.
He got coned.
And he was very upset about it for some reason. I'm like, dude, just take the cone off. This is not a big deal. And I think he was
it's not that serious,
I think he was the one who kind of escalated it.
He sent it up the ladder.
Yeah, he's like, they got to pay for this.
well,
Like,
you
dude,
didn't tell me you put it on his Escalade.
Okay.
It didn't drive an Escalade. He's also the one who broke up the fight that I got into.
Fuck yeah, this guy just had it out for you.
Yeah.
I had a great coaching career.
He must have just had a bad day.
Yeah.
All he had to do was just, damn it, I got to take this cone off my car.
He went on to head
Crap.
He head coached for DeSoto,
Okay.
and other schools.
The road by my place still is absolutely covered in toilet paper from the seniors from whatever high school is near me. They just decorated everything with toilet paper, and there's still toilet paper everywhere. It's been weeks. That's much worse than what y'all did.
Yeah, ours was not a big deal.
So this is 2 or 3 years before me. A baseball player who had a full ride to Texas, and I think would have been on the national championship team because there were some Duncanville guys, or a Duncanville guy that ended up being on that team.
Yeah.
There's a guard shack where in the parking lot, the main one. He burned it down for his senior prank,
Oh my God.
and somebody snitched on him, and he lost his ride to Texas.
Probably fucking David.
Wow.
Other David.
I'm going to beat other David up. No one snitches on Dylan in my world.
Has he lived that down, snitching on you? Like, is he like ever just buy you a beer? Like, man, remember when I snitched on you?
No.
You had to do 3 hours of diplomacy or whatever.
He may
it
have
was?
apologized back then, like as it happened, but he's still my friend. He was actually at our my engagement party.
He's lucky I didn't know this information because I was going to run up on him.
Dude,
I was going to
he's
start
very
ordering
lucky.
martinis on his tab.
You would have hit him with that
Ooh.
2-piece.
I would have put a cone on his vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
He would have had to take it
Damn.
off before he got in it and drove off.
Damn.
Otherwise, it would have just fallen off.
That would have ruined his whole day.
That would have
man.
fucked his shit up.
Yeah.
All right, real or fake?
I'm excited for this.
Let my buddy race my parents' Oldsmobile Alero at the street races on Royal Lane.
This is hard for me because I've only known your parents to own one car, and I don't know if they owned it for a long time, but it was a Ford Explorer.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the Miata.
Nah.
My
Did they
dad's
have a Miata?
My dad had a Miata.
My dad had one too. What color was yours?
It was like borderline blue, purple. It was like bluish hue. I don't know.
Was it the Merlot color?
It wasn't Merlot. I wish.
Ours was white.
Fuck yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Two Miata families right here.
I'm gonna go fake on this one. I think Dave included the Oldsmobile. What is it? Alero. I think you included that as a hyper niche detail of it to throw us off. So I'm gonna go fake.
Yeah, this feels fake to me. Letting your friend do that with your parents' car, that's pretty bold, even for a troubled youth like you.
Well, I was a total dumbass. That's real.
Are you
my
serious?
God.
Did you see Vin Diesel at the F1 race yesterday, chopping it up with everybody?
You're looking great, Vin.
Did he need to go sleeveless there?
Yeah, you got to stick to the bit. I saw the photos of him on the boat. Look, pop top, guts a little bit out there, but you know, no, it doesn't look terrible. I mean, he just looks like a guy who does like bench press, shoulder press, and then just drinks a lot of beer.
Yeah.
He's 54. He's allowed to let it rip a little bit.
I'm not even gonna guess.
Any guesses on his net worth?
Oh, it's got to be crazy.
I'm gonna say 158 million.
Dylan?
Dave's so good at this game. I'm gonna say 125.
$220 million.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Turns out those Fast and Furious movies. Have you binged those?
Got the second half of the series to watch.
There
and I
are
will.
13 of them or something. So
9, right?
There's like 9, dude. Chill out.
I got more than half. Damn.
So did you get in trouble for this?
No.
How'd they know? Oh.
They didn't know. So like they still do like the street races, and now they're like cracking down because street races, like if you've noticed, they've escalated. It's not just drag racing. It's like doing the donut thing. And
Yeah.
people like are right around it. That was never a thing when we were doing it.
He didn't race for pinks.
No.
We were driving home we were literally driving home the other day, and this was from a dinner that we left pretty late, and you could see the crowd starting to gather for a street race.
Yeah.
And it was very exciting for me to see that.
Well, so I had friends who were like into that. Like I had one guy, my buddy Norris had like a Mustang 5.0, like a stick shift one, really loud. My other buddy Keith had like a Camaro. That was kind of a thing. There was a lot of like Duncanville kids who had like, I don't know, what was it? The SS Camaro, is that right? I don't know.
Whatever it was.
And not me. But anyway, I had my parents' car. We were just there watching, and my buddy was like, "Hey, let me run it. I'm gonna race this guy's whatever it was." He actually won. We weren't racing for pinks. It was more about pride then. Back, things changed.
The Oldsmobile didn't win.
No, it did win.
Oh, it did.
It did, and like he was, it was an automatic, but he was driving it with the, shifting gears in it. And I wasn't. The funny part is, I didn't even ride in the car.
I wouldn't have.
I didn't want to.
No.
I just watched it.
That's loco.
What if you guys were racing for pink slips and you won, and then you had this other car that you didn't know what to do with? Like what? Like,
hey, David, why is there a Toyota whatever in the driveway? Oh yeah, I won that.
Yeah.
Had a
One of
good
the
night. Had a good
Turns out
night.
the Alero's pretty fast.
Yeah.
The Toyota Celica in the driveway.
Oh God, there were some Celicas
with a
spoiler.
Like, I was gonna say modified spoilers
big
on the back.
spoiler.
We had a Celica at one point.
Yeah, I know the Celica. They don't make those anymore, right?
I don't know.
Sheesh. All right. Threw a water balloon at my high school vice principal while he was rollerblading by my house.
Why does this sound familiar? I don't. I'm going to say real.
He was
Because
rollerblading?
there's something. If you didn't do this, I know you did something similar to this.
You definitely did this. This is a layup. Unless it's too much of a layup that you threw us off.
Definitely didn't do
man.
this.
I could have sworn you did a water. Did you ever do anything with a water balloon towards somebody?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. We were a lot of water balloon launching childhood. We had the 3-man.
Yeah. Or the 2-man in a tree.
I've seen that video.
Okay.
We used to always water balloon the Wendy's drive-thru in our neighborhood. Because there's a
Sir,
cliff.
this is a Wendy's.
I think I may have told this. There's a cliff right next to it. You could like go up on top of the cliff and look down on the cars below driving through. So it was the easiest getaway of all time because they would have to like drive all the way around to like get up to us. So it was like we could just walk away from the scene and like they would never know who it was.
I'm gonna start doing this with Fritz. We have the boaters from the boat launch next to our place always park in front of our place, even though it's like is very inconvenient to have them park there. They pretty much block everything. I think Fritz and I might just start launching water balloons at them.
You and your infant son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let him be the one that pulls it back and launches it. So like they're not gonna get like a 4-month-old in trouble.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be fucked up.
Yeah.
He's just a kid.
Yeah. They try him as an adult. It's like, sir, he's 4 months old.
So yeah, that was fake. Chugged milk at a Young Life event and vomited all over the walkway.
I'm gonna say real.
You familiar with Young Life?
Yeah.
You guys had that?
Yeah, I was never the biggest fan of going to those events, unfortunately.
Because they were lame as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, there was like an overnight camp that they would send people to as well, and I pretty much threw a fit to make sure that I didn't have to ever do that.
You got a fit off? What do you mean?
Okay.
What'd you
He's
wear?
just rocking a camp collar. Like, oh, you can't go,
Honestly,
dude.
probably some Big Dog.
This fit's too fire.
Some pants from the Gap, maybe some Umbros.
This one's real.
I said fake. No, I said real.
You guys are both correct. It's real. I did attend a few Young Life events in my day. Mainly because it was a social thing, something to do. It was kind of the idea.
You chugged milk.
Did they tell you to chug milk, or was this just like you and your boys mobbing?
It was kind of I don't know what the activity was, but we were like, we got to, hey, this is when we first found out that you apparently you can't chug a gallon of milk or whatever it is because you'll throw up. And like, no way, man, I can do it. My stomach's going to live forever. And chugged the milk, and then I just blew chunks all over the walkway to the house. And they're like, why did you do it there? There's like all this grass. You could have gone to the side of the house. And I was like, I don't know. Sorry. Let me get the hose.
I think I could absolutely do it.
A whole gallon?
Yeah.
Didn't you try it? Didn't
No.
one of us?
No, we talked about trying it at Grand X when we were there.
This is a thing Dan would try.
I think I could do it. I don't know. I feel like I was raised to drink so much milk. I just feel like I could easily do it.
A gallon's a lot.
In
man.
an hour, though, like that's what I've never understood. Like it's an hour. I do think you're better served trying to drink it as fast as you possibly can and not taking the whole hour.
Oh, I don't know. I think you want to use up every last second.
I just worry that that's when 45 minutes in, that's when your stomach starts to start rejecting stuff. Aren't college kids doing like milk chug stuff? I saw a little sass at some milk chugging
It's the diabolical
competition.
milk challenge.
I bet you
on
could
TikTok.
do it.
I'm not gonna put it to a test.
I'll do oat milk with you.
We're just doing like nut milk chugs. It's like,
Lactate-
dude, how
lactate.
much fucking almond milk can you take down right now?
Oh, I can only take almond milk and coffee. I can't almond milk by itself. It just grosses me out. Too
I enjoy
almondy.
it.
A little too much almond for me.
I enjoy it.
I ordered a
Oh,
latte
okay.
recently, and the guy said, "Do you have any preference on milk? Is oat all right?" And I was like, "Okay, Austin's officially insufferable." The fact that oat is the first one that you pitched to me, like, there's something wrong here.
Yeah.
Set the practice soccer field on fire during a Good Friday fish fry for the Catholic Student Society after knocking over a grill doing the worm.
Oh my god.
Can you do the worm? That's the question.
That's
the
big piece of this
question here. I've
puzzle
never
here.
seen Dave do the worm before.
But if he could, would he have done it? Would he have done it for us before?
I'm wondering if when I was doing an Instagram live at Dave's wedding, if he would have done the worm had he had that in his arsenal instead of just doing the quan.
The worm is so passe.
I'm gonna say that I'm gonna go fake because I think that I would know if you knew how to do the worm. At this point,
This is fake. There's too much happening here.
Correct.
Why would you
This
do
is
it?
fake.
Why would you do it next to a grill?
I don't know because I'm an idiot, but this is fake. I can't do the worm. I've tried to do the worm. Can't do it. Didn't try that hard. It wasn't like, man, I've got to learn the worm this summer. I'm gonna come out swinging senior year. No, I didn't do that.
I think I can figure the worm out with like 30 minutes of practice.
I used to be a big
you couldn't.
I was a sea walk guy.
Yeah, I taught myself how to.
So
After the I Need a Girl Part 2 video with P. Diddy and Loon, I decided to put that in my bag of tricks.
Okay, you guys are doing okay. How about this one? Got arrested in a Wayne Rooney costume and told the police that I was Wayne Rooney.
That's not funny, David.
How about that?
Wow.
I was an adult.
Do they believe you?
I was an adult when that happened, just to be clear. Just to be crystal clear. I was 18.
Oh, yeah, this is a.
It's still funny. It's still really funny to me.
I'll never take back that story. Like there was a time in my life where I think I was embarrassed of it, but then once I saw my parents laughing over it, I was like, okay, I have nothing to be ashamed of. Also, shouts to getting expunged.
Let's go. Expunge him.
I brought it up to when I was doing my interview for TSA PreCheck and whatever it is, Global Entry. The lady asked me, she's like, do you have any previous arrests or anything like that? And I told her that, and she just looked at me and she was like, never say that again. You don't have to worry about that. It's not on your record. If anyone asks if you got arrested, don't say that you got arrested for calling yourself Wayne Rooney.
Wait, but what did you get actually arrested for?
Victimless crime.
Underage intoxication and obstruction of official business.
I feel like you have to disclose that. Like if you were applying for the bar or something.
But I got it expunged.
Okay.
It was also, tell me if this is any difference. I got arrested by the campus police and not the actual county police.
Oh,
I feel like campus police, like, whatever. Like, did I even get arrested?
count.
Did I even get arrested?
Were they on a not a Vespa, a Segway?
No, they were in a fucking cop car that they put me in the back of.
You could not run the Segway?
Campus PD, they're soft, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't count.
They're weak.
Did you ever get your revenge by putting a parking cone on top of their vehicle?
My cone. So coney.
What a lame prank we pulled, man. God.
Broke my buddy's reading glasses that were in his backpack after beating his backpack with a gong mallet that I was using to practice for Ode to Joy for the Christmas pageant.
100% true.
Wait, you broke what?
100%
My buddy's
true.
reading glasses that were in his backpack, unbeknownst to me, as I was hitting it over and over with a gong mallet.
Right. The way you're laughing at what you just said leads me to believe it is definitely true. You're like
Dave was a gong guy, too.
He's playing it back in his
everybody
head.
knows I hit the gong that one time in Ode to Joy.
That happened. That's true.
That absolutely happened.
Is it why, I never saw this movie. Is that why you were such a big fan of Gone Girl?
It's good. No, they used to call me Cisco. They're like, dude, there goes Gong Song.
Okay.
Really?
I jokingly kicked my friend's sister's crutch out from under her. I did like a fake fake kick, but I followed through a little bit too much and I knocked her crutch out from under her and she fell over and I felt really bad about it.
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah, luckily her and I are friends too, so we didn't have any worries about that. But like she knew I messed up.
Well, yeah, she was on crutches and you kicked one out from under her.
Yeah.
She knew you messed up.
Hey, Caitlin, shouts to your ankle.
Wow.
Good grief.
Shout out to her family.
She's good now.
Oh,
No ankle issues. No ankle issues.
A couple more. I may have disclosed this one at some point. That probably gives it away. Got sent home for wearing a Degeneration X t-shirt the day after a Monday Night Raw taping.
Oh, you've mentioned this one several times.
The shirt said, if you can't beat it, suck it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, we know that's real.
Yeah, that's definitely real.
We know that's real.
It's a life a motto that I've lived by.
I have no, or good vibes only. Dave has, if you can't beat it, suck it.
They put that on a t-shirt and we're selling it.
Yeah, and because they knew that people like you would 100% buy that t-shirt.
My buddy's dad, 9th grade, my buddy's dad let me buy it. He was like, yeah, go for it. You ain't gonna tell me. And it glue in the dark.
I'm sorry, but if it's like, say that
it was glow in the dark.
Say that like 14 years from now, I take Fritz and Rhodes to a WWE match and Rhodes is trying to buy a shirt that says if you can't beat it, suck it on it. Like, I'm not going to stop him because I'm going to wait for that phone call from Dave later that night and have Dave be like, did you really let him buy that shirt with my money?
You're damn right.
Yes, I did.
If you can't beat it, suck it.
One more. Got thrown in the went to my first high school house party and was thrown in the pool by the high school quarterback for getting him wet, pushing one of my girlfriends into the pool. Girl who was a friend, not my girlfriend, to be clear.
So you push a girl into the pool. It splashed up on the quarterback.
Correct.
And to pay you back, he threw you.
He picked me up like a rag doll, like a child. allegedly, if this even happened, and then just heave-hoed me into the pool. Like him and his buddies, like he like just tossed my ass into the pool. Like they were throwing back an alligator gar they caught in the Trinity.
I'm going real because I think that I can see you. You're chivalrous, dude. You're just trying to protect the honor of your girlfriend at the time.
No, like it's obviously real.
What?
So I was being.
Was Duncanville the powerhouse that they are now? In football,
They had won state a couple years before. Actually, they won state the year before.
Okay.
And this guy was not the starting quarterback yet, but he would be because this is like sophomore year. He was young. But no, so it was like not a pool party, but they did have a pool. And like we thought, guys like, oh, let's push one of the girls in the pool. I know, probably doesn't look good these days, huh? Pushed my friend in, and she thought it was funny. And some of it splashed on the quarterback,
Mike
just
Dexter?
a little bit. A guy who got drafted by the Yankees in like the 80th round. And
Mike Judge?
had a good career in South Korea. Pitched for the Giants a little bit too.
Very cool.
Anyway, splashed on him, and they heave-hoed me into the pool, and I was fully clothed. And I remember specifically like being at the bottom of the pool, and I was sober. I wasn't drinking or anything, and just thinking like my high school career's over. Like I remember thinking
Because it was
that.
so humiliating.
It's done.
Yeah, I remember thinking
done.
that at the bottom of the pool, like when
You just wanted to stay down there.
it was like every
Not
time.
come up.
I think of it every time Will Ferrell gets the dart in the neck and falls in the pool, because I'm like, oh, I bet that's what it was like.
Yeah, how much do you not want to come up from that?
I didn't, dude. There was like, I was like, I should just stay down here.
What happened when you came up?
Probably a lot of pointing and laughing.
I wish
I deserved it.
Why
I
don't
didn't
why
deserve
didn't
it.
camera
Actually,
phones exist at this
They
time?
were just being, dude. They were just being bullies.
You didn't
They
deserve
did shit
that,
like
dude.
that. No, I didn't deserve that.
He
Sorry,
hoed
Dave.
you.
And I think what?
Look at
I
you
don't
now,
think
man.
the girls that were getting pushed in weren't even fully clothed. I think they actually were swimming. So it wasn't like they were defending her. They were. He goes, "You got no." What did he say? He goes, "You got our clothes wet. Now we get yours wet."
Was he wearing his?
Damn.
That's exactly what he said.
Was he wearing his Thurs jersey at the time?
That's hard. Is what?
His Thurs jersey, Panthers.
Okay. No, you know what he was wearing? I know what he was wearing. This was the style then for
Letterman
some
jacket?
khaki shorts, polo boots, the ones that like went not high up but like ended at your ankle, and they look like bean boots almost, but they end like with shorts, and then like a tucked in like button down, or like no, it was probably a Tommy Hilfiger polo.
Oh my gosh. No swag on this guy.
That was the look.
We must be thinking of two different fits then, because I'm thinking that he's absolutely dripping.
I can't picture these polo boots.
I gotta find
Actually, Dave was the one dripping.
Literally, it was me. Thank you. No one wears those. No one wore those. Like it was. I swear, it was a weird. I don't know, but yeah. Shout out to him. Shout out to my family. And that's real or fake moments from Dave's past.
That was fun, man.
A trip down memory lane.
Well, Will.
I can't believe you let
Parking
your friend street race with an Alero.
And he won.
You should have raced for pink slips. It would have been a better story if you would have gotten a pink slip from your
Dad's like, hey, where's the Oldsmobile? Like, it belongs to somebody else now. Sorry.
Sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Daryl from Irving MacArthur has it.
We have a special
Fair and
guest entering
square.
the studio right now, but before we get to him, let's hear from Fitbod. So many times in life we get stuck doing the same workouts. You know, when you get stuck doing the same workouts, your body starts to not respond to it as well as it used to.
Yeah, it's called plateauing. I've been there.
Wow.
I'm there.
I thought plateau was like a turf toe kind of injury. No?
No, it's different.
Oh, okay. Making progress towards the future you means overcoming new challenges, and Fitbods creates a fitness program that continually adapts to new exercises and dynamic intensity that adjust how you're progressing. So you'll be challenged to meet your goals at your own pace. There's no perfect body that everyone can achieve, but what we can do is continually become a better version of ourselves. No workout is one size fits all, and Fitbod has done something amazing by creating a fitness program that continually adapts to you so you stay challenged with new exercises, pacing, and intensity based on where you are and where you want to be. I'm looking
Yes.
at you, Dylan, because I know you got yours queued up right now.
I have my current workout pulled up that they have designed just for me.
Okay.
And apparently I'm going to be hitting quads, triceps, abs, and lower back this next workout.
Have a day.
It sounds like a tough one.
I'm glad Dave's not doing this one.
You want to hear what my workouts are?
Because you're back. You
Yeah.
can't do lower back today, dog.
Here it goes. Leg press, dips, and then supersets of dumbbell lunge and dumbbell skull crusher followed by dumbbell squat, and then superset of crunches and stiff-legged barbell good morning, which I don't know what that is. I have to learn what that
The good
workout
morning,
is.
you better brace that core. You don't want to hurt that back.
Stiff-legged barbell good morning. Is that kind of like a I'll have to learn.
I'm not going to give you
You'll
the right
figure it
answer.
out. You'll figure it out.
They do have videos that you can watch if you have questions about the workout.
I just clicked on it and it tells you what to do.
There you go. Fitbod understands that the path to achieving your best looks different for everybody, so they created a program based on unique body, experience, and environment. Their algorithm even uses data and analytics to help you build on your last workout to maximize your results. And if you have no equipment, no worries. They have body weight routines for those looking to get fit at home or on the go. Oh, you're in a hotel room? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Get your workout in.
I was doing these in Cabo.
Really?
Get a little pump in before I go to the pool.
Damn, you were just working out and eating salads in Cabo.
Some people are out on the beach with the bands. Not me. I'm in the room doing Fitbod, getting just all the pumps.
Fitbod's super easy to use. It even has HD video tutorials to make learning new exercises a breeze. It integrates other fitness apps like Apple Health, Fitbit, and Strava. And the personalized training can be tough on a budget, but Fitbod's only $9.99 a month or $59.99 a year. Sign up now and you'll get 25% off your membership. Yeah, I said 25% off. Pick up the pace on your fitness journey with Fitbod today, and your future self will thank you. Get 25% off your Fitbod membership at fitbod.me/steam. That's 25% off at fitbod.me/steam. We got Brett in the building.
Do you guys have like dad biceps from holding your kids?
I mean, my arms are still intentionally very small.
Sure.
But I do think I've gotten stronger, especially on my left side, based on how much I do with Fritz on that side.
That's tight. You ever like do a little shrug action?
Yeah, sometimes I just like walk around with him and just do like.
You do shrugs with your son.
I do upright rows.
Nice. Upright roads.
Pretty good.
That's why we brought him in. That's why we brought
He's
Brett
a
in.
magic bullet.
Man, 2 years and he's even cooler.
Brett, we brought you in to talk about your 2-year anniversary dinner. We've intentionally not said really anything about this leading up to this point. We chose Carve, which is on your side of town, talking at this side of the table.
Oh, did you move?
Wednesday, dog.
Okay.
I packed up though. I literally
saw that.
everything in my
That's why
house.
I'm proud of you
Yes,
for
yeah.
doing that.
Thank you.
I'm going to say this. I'm rattled by Brett wearing a hat in the studio right now.
Who are you, man?
You've got
You're
major...
the only one not. KJ's even wearing one.
This is very true. You're the odd man out.
An idiot.
It's pretty embarrassing.
No, I'm waiting for a sponsor to hit me up for like I'm going to sponsor my head.
You're going to sell your head as
Yeah, I'm going to get a head sponsor. Sell my head is not how I want to phrase
They're
it.
tennis. I don't think they're gonna come for you. They're the head tennis.
I'd be fine with that. I didn't break my racket like Novak.
This head's for sale.
Dude, he's got to chill.
No, he crumbled.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
He lost
I
his shit, too.
yeah.
Damn.
Total psycho.
That was like to set records, be the first guy to do everything, and
Hey, man, pressure's too much for some.
Medvedev. Good player though.
Brett, how did we acquire the receipt from this dinner?
They emailed it to me.
Oh, you got a straight up email.
Yeah,
Damn,
'cause
paperless.
We technically did it through a
Oh, okay.
group event planner type of thing to reserve the Carve room.
Carve.
I like the setup of the room. A little cold, a little chilly. That I think everybody noted to begin with. And shouts to our waiter Robert, who born in the same hospital as Randy.
Man, that's crazy.
Wow, man. This is
Like on the exact same day or something? Or
I think it was similar, right?
It was the day that
Oh, no.
Kurt Cobain unfortunately lost his life.
True. But we got Randy.
But we got video guy Randy.
Do you mind if I read some of the items that were ordered?
I would love you to.
The first ordered item was a lobster corn dogs, 5 of them.
Yep. Inhaled those.
They were delish.
They were pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty
Little
good.
Cilantro mayo type of thing too.
We got the charred Tuscan toast tower.
Also,
I didn't have that as I'm having a war on carbs right now.
that was also my nickname in college.
I did not touch the bread.
You guys are crazy.
Didn't touch it.
We had the burrata with
Why?
stone fruit. I don't know what stone fruit is.
I don't either, but I ordered that because you previously told me how much you love burrata.
I do.
I was like, I got it.
It was
I gotta
fantastic.
Try it. It
Yeah.
was very good.
It was the.
They call me M burrata
nice.
They don't.
because I mash that burrata button all the time.
Okay.
It was the
Keep
app
going,
that was
Brett.
furthest from me at the table. So I unfortunately, I didn't want to have the hassle of going all the way around the clock to get the burrata.
The guy sitting next to me who may not have a mic didn't really understand the concept of passing the apps around the
No.
table so everyone can get some.
They just put it in front of him, and he just started eating everything.
Why are you handing me this? Dude, what do you think I'm doing?
It's a round table, Randy. That's how it works.
I'm kind of bummed reading this now because I'm realizing that there's a lot on this table that I never even got to even like get. I didn't have any of the smoked mac and cheese. I had zero sriracha Brussels sprouts. I did go off, and I brought them home. The burgundy mushrooms were absolutely delightful.
Do you know what happened with the mashed potatoes that we ordered? He brought it out, put it in the middle of the table with the lid on it. And because the lid was on it, it was covered. We just forgot about it, and everyone was finished eating. I was like, oh, by the way, there are mashed potatoes here. And guess who took them home?
You did?
I did.
They are unbelievable mashed
They are
potatoes.
very good.
I do think we got undercharged.
What do you mean?
He only has 3 Tito's martinis on this.
Oh, you had 3 yourself.
Yeah, I had 3 on my own.
I definitely had 2. Because
Oh,
I'm the jack wagon who wanted us to do one more round while we watch
We did.
them boys
I
lose.
did have one.
The real show here, and I'm going to let you guys guess who ordered these drinks. We have the bubbly black rosé, the Texas Tiki Dream,
Yep.
the Sorbet Sunday Sour, and the Daiquiri Down Under.
Those are all Randy.
Wait.
Randy claims the bubbly black rosé was not him.
Oh,
No, y'all ordered it
That's
for
the one
me.
he ordered. Randy ordered it as a bit, like as a joke for Dave. He came back from the bathroom and it was in front of him. He's like, whose is this? I was like, it's supposed to be a joke.
I didn't lean
really-
into
I
the
don't
bit.
get it.
I was just like, I'm not drinking this. I don't want this novelty beverage.
It
right
had
now. I
flower
already got
petals.
diver tick kicking back.
Had flower petals floating on top of it.
Yeah, if there's flower petals, I'm probably not enjoying it.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great.
You did drink it?
I had a few sips.
Okay.
It was weird. When they put the Daiquiri Down Under on the table, it just started going.
Yeah, we bought an $18 cocktail as a joke that didn't land, so that was cool.
Man, must have had a good quarter.
To be fair, it was only 14 plus tip.
Okay.
Well, we made up for it. We didn't get charged for all the martinis.
True. Brett did get a smoky wild fashioned. Can you give us a rating of your old fashioned that was made tableside with smoke in it?
Cedar.
Yeah, that's about that's a 4.5 balls on the scale.
Out of how many balls are on the scale? Is the
how
scale
many-
made
20
of?
balls does 5.
Okay.
So 4.5 balls. That's how he rates his burgers.
Oh, okay.
So it was
But
good.
you're doing
Yeah, it was good.
smoked old fashions.
Yeah, the one thing I'll say is I prefer different wood in my old fashioned. It's
Okay,
a
so
cedar plank.
Dylan's
and I
got some
prefer,
for you.
I prefer hickory.
You
to
want
be
like an
honest with
oak
you.
or something?
No, I prefer literally
As
hickory.
As a
is what I
guy
want.
with a noted cedar allergy, I didn't really appreciate the cedar getting just smoked in my face.
Is that why
literally
I was
right
down
in
the
the
rest of the
middle,
weekend?
yeah. Yeah, it was.
Because
It's
of
pretty
Brett's
much on
fucking
Brett.
cocktail on Thursday?
The presentation was fun though.
Yeah,
It was
I'll give it to
tableside.
him.
Tableside
Tableside
beverages.
He
smoked
took a
the fuck
plank
out of a plank.
of cedar
Yep.
and just brought out the torch and just shh, and then put the glass on top of it, trapped the smoke in. It was cool.
Yeah.
Smelled good.
Yeah, I just want a different kind of wood. I love the presentation. I like the cocktail. Give me a different wood. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Give the guy different wood.
Yeah, and probably use Woodford and not wild turkey. But that just
I'm not in a
Dan's a
position.
bur-
I'm not
Dan's a
going to
bourbon
insult
guy, you know
wild
what I'm
turkey.
saying.
I'm not going to insult wild
As the
turkey.
original bourbon fan, I can co-sign.
They didn't charge us for your pappy that you mixed with the Jolt though. That was nice.
They didn't even. Oh wow! They had to go to the store and get some Jolt. For
Yeah,
me.
yeah. More shockingly, they found Jolt than having Pappy on hand.
Yeah.
Also-
What's more likely?
shouts to the bartender Brian, who just was like he's going for his level 2 SOM license, but just told us to get the 2 most expensive bottles of wine in the restaurant.
Yeah. He recommended 2. One was the most expensive draft wine, and the other one was just the most expensive bottle of wine.
Yeah.
And we didn't have any basis to not tell him that we were going to get
So
both,
we
so we
got
got
it.
both. Yeah.
Brett, can I bust your balls real
Sure.
quick? So you were talking up this Brian guy. Oh yeah, this guy's here all the time.
Yeah.
And
To be fair, he is.
So when you called him in there and the way and you addressed him, like it was like, oh, Brett knows this guy.
Yeah, like they're boys.
He definitely didn't remember you.
No,
He was like, "Yeah, what's up?"
no,
He goes, yes, what can I help you with, sir? You're right. Oh,
Brian, it's me.
let me say, you were not shaken, but
no. I followed through.
you know what's funny? I told my wife about said bottle, the 8 years in the desert.
Yeah.
And she's like, ooh, I want to try that. I was like, okay. So I actually got a bottle for about a third of what we paid.
That's how it happens.
Turns out restaurants mark up the wine.
Really?
So what's it off the shelf?
I never discussed that publicly or discuss.
I did the opposite. I told Sally that we got a box of wine for the table, and so I didn't have to go buy any wine after that. Kind of a savvy move.
Wait, what?
I told her I got boxed wine, so I didn't have to go out and buy some nice ass bottle
Did
that
you
she
have to-
wanted to try too.
You had to go pick up the Beatbox wine.
The Boda box.
Remember Beatbox?
Oh, The stuff was so bad.
No, y'all. That was early. That was an early sponsor of.
Beatbox. They hung around for a while, actually.
Were they an early Shark Tank?
I don't know.
Early sponsor of what?
It looked.
They were doing ads TFM
Grant-
in
this
some
is Grant
capacity.
Dexter.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah.
say I definitely have not done a beatbox
No.
wine ad. We would have gotten in trouble for some of the.
But it wasn't wine. It was like.
What do you mean,
It looked like blue Gatorade, is what it looked like.
Ooh,
dude? They really did do.
I do like blue wine.
They did Shark Tank.
Blueberry
You ever
wine.
had UV blue?
What's that?
We had a lot of we had a lot of people respond in the worst of episode talking about how they drank UV blue and like blue Gatorade or
Oh,
like
yeah.
whatever. Like
Yeah.
that just sounds fucking
It's a
disgusting.
popular, like, I'm never drinking that
I
again.
still don't know what it is.
Dude, the best part of your dinner was when we went out to the parking lot and all of our cars had cones on them.
Okay, Brett's not going to get that joke, but
Yeah.
I don't get,
That
no.
was wild.
yeah, you had to be sitting in this room
Oh, okay.
like
Somebody
10
liked
minutes ago in order to understand that.
Got it. Okay.
I mean, do we have any other takeaways from this dinner other than
Prime rib was excellent.
Yeah, we didn't even do entrees.
Yeah, shouts to the prime rib night.
I think you three went prime rib.
Is
I
that
went,
every Thursday?
How do you
filet.
feel about not going prime rib when
Fine.
you went with the filet?
I wouldn't finish it, so I wouldn't feel bad about getting it. So
I didn't finish it, and I ate it the next day cold, and it was phenomenal.
I ate it the next day, and as our waiter was packing everything up for us, he goes, "Do you want all the sides?" I said, "Yeah."
Oh, dude.
I
Side- you're side guy.
took all the sides home, and I
Really?
had
This
like,
dude.
No,
tried to
you didn't
say-
take all the sides home.
oh, not the mushrooms.
Yeah,
Who
your
wants
boy
that
took those
shit?
burgundy mushrooms, and
Those
I
would've
ran.
gone-
I ran out of the restaurant with those.
They would have gone in the trash can.
That's wasteful.
I was running out like I was protecting the rock. People were trying to hit it out of my hand. I was like, no, these
Why were they
mushrooms are
doing that?
mine because they wanted the mushrooms.
We were the
from
last
me.
people in the restaurant.
by a large margin.
Like we got to the point where it was like, all right, we got to go.
People, when they start sweeping around you, it's like, yeah,
yeah.
probably should leave.
And somebody kept putting fingerprints on the window.
Oh yeah,
Of the private
how
room.
about that guy?
Who would do that?
I don't know, just to flip us off. It's like,
Did that like multiple times.
We got
Yeah.
about the young lady who flashed us.
Oh yeah.
okay,
We got flashed.
yeah, we did.
I missed that.
She had a bra on.
There's
though.
a flash mob.
Dude, Carb gets wild on
We did-
Thursday
we
night.
didn't
People were
that.
probably like, wait, what?
Was it the perfect storm having the boys game going too?
It was, and we could see it, and we couldn't hear it, but we could see it.
Exciting football game.
Exciting
Dak looked
game,
sharp.
great game. Feel good about it. More on that later.
What did
Too much
Randy?
dip.
What did you order for dinner? Oh, we did the oysters too. The pizza oysters.
Yeah, we did
Randy's
some,
first
wood
oyster.
fried oysters.
Yeah.
Randy's first oyster.
Not the best way to try your
Aw,
first
Randy.
oyster, but you know, Randy did it.
How did it sit, Randy? So good, you had to go buy a squatty potty.
We're doing a squatty potty review from Randy on Wednesday.
And then I think we did do a little dessert.
We
too,
got to
didn't
talk about the flasher.
got some
now that we
desserts.
mentioned it.
Yeah, the flasher.
So we didn't keep in mind we're in a private, like a room that's you can see in, and we're
David.
connected to the bar. Oh God,
No one's seat in it.
nobody see it. I can promise you. Well, I can't speak for everybody. And we didn't talk to anybody except for the staff, who were very nice and engaging. And towards the end of the night, just these two couples walked by. They were probably in their 40s, maybe early 50s, and I look over and we're talking to the waiter about something, and I just like happen to like make eye contact, and the woman pulls her top up,
Yep.
and I was like,
I saw it.
I saw the
boobs.
top coming down. So I was like, we just got flashed.
And then we spent and then they just kept walking, and we're like, what the fuck was that? Why did we? I guess they thought we were like cool young guys. They probably saw Dylan and we're like, oh, this guy's so tan. He's the guy who walks around our neighborhood walking his dog shirtless.
With the spray tan.
You know, Dylan walks his dog shirtless.
Do you?
Yeah.
You're a douche.
Dude,
Almost daily without a shirt.
But yeah,
walk her daily,
we
but-
spent the next like 30 minutes being like, wait, did she have a bra on or not? And like we're like, no, she did. No, she definitely did. We were like, and their guy was like, I can pull the security footage. We're like, we don't need that.
Yeah, that seems unnecessary.
It was just unnecessary. But
It was a lot. I've never seen that before at a restaurant. Getting flashed.
I'm excited for Brett's 3-year. Your dinners have proven to be some of the most fun company events that we have.
Good.
I'm excited for Randy's
We had
2-year.
we had so much fun that
Applebee's or some
the
shit.
Deep Eddy plans for afterwards were canceled because we were all blitzed.
Yeah, that's probably
And
good.
Just it was too late. It was like 11:30.
if Randy chooses Applebee's for his, he has to do the new Applebee's dance that you see every commercial break.
He already captioned his Instagram from Thursday night with a lyric from that song. And not only did he do that, but he played it in the studio all Friday morning.
It's upsetting how catchy that song is.
What's more upsetting is when you're hungover in the studio, not wanting to be working after a massive dinner the night before, and Randy's just blasting the catchiest song of all time that you can't get out of your head for the rest of the fucking weekend.
Yeah, they knocked it out of the park.
Sorry for cutting you out of my
Date night.
Instagram, Randy, by the way.
That was my idea.
It was.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry,
he was
Randy.
also in the picture. He was like 3 feet away from us. I wouldn't have had to do that if you didn't want to snuggle up a little bit, Randy.
I have that problem with Sally's family. I always somehow find myself like 3 feet away from the actual group photo, and I'm like, yeah, you guys can just cut me out. Not a big deal.
Do we even do breaking news? Don't you got to go?
Dude, let's talk about Stamps.com real quick. You still going to the post office? Couldn't be me. Still paying full price for postage? Again, not my style. Thanks to Stamps.com, you don't have to anymore. Mail and ship anytime, anywhere, right from your computer. Send letters, ship packages, and pay less, a lot less, with discounted rates from USPS, UPS, and more. Stamps.com saves businesses thousands of hours and tons of money every single year. If you're not familiar, Stamps brings the services of the U.S. Postal Service and UPS right to your computer. It's a must-have for any business, whether you're a small office sending out invoices, a side hustle Etsy shop, shouts to Krim out there doing her thing, painting all the dogs. Small Business September. Dog. Or if you're just navigating hybrid work life, Stamps.com can handle it all with ease. No wonder over 1 million businesses already have chosen Stamps.com for their mailing and shipping. All you'd have to have is a computer. Maybe a printer as well, Dylan. You're a big printer guy.
Oh, can I use your printer?
Probably an internet connection, too.
Yeah, simply use your
great
computer to
point.
print official U.S. postage for
a small fee.
24/7 for any letter, any package, in any class of mail, anywhere you want to send. And once your mail is ready, just schedule a pickup or drop it off. It's that simple. You can even get discounts up to 40% off of post office rates or up to 66% off of UPS shipping rates. Not to mention, Stamps.com is a fraction of the cost of those expensive postage meters. I hate postage meters. Hey, postage meter, kick rocks.
Yeah, you're out of here.
Get out of here. See you later. Stamps.com is a no-brainer, saving you time and money. It's no wonder nearly 1 million small businesses already use it. Stop wasting time going to the post office and go to Stamps.com instead. There's no risk. And with our promo code Circling Back, you get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in Circling Back without a space. That's Circling Back, no space in between. At the little microphone at the top of the homepage. That's Stamps.com. Use promo code Circling Back. Stamps.com. Never go to the post office again. Brett, time to break some news.
Sure. Literally news just like as you were finishing that read.
Let's ride.
This isn't even in the rundown.
This is bonus breaking news.
Jeff Bezos is rumored to be interested in buying the Denver Broncos.
Let's go.
Oh, God.
I'm tired of these billionaires trying to go to space. Start buying franchises
Start
like
buying
old school
football
guys.
teams.
Yeah, just do that.
Do you think he'll build his own stadium?
Did he say Did Bill Simmons say billionaires with a B or millionaires?
B.
Okay, just making sure.
He's a T, though, isn't he? Is he a...
Trillionaire?
Shout out
He'll
to
be
Jeff
there.
Bezos. That would be a much better ownership situation than what they've had for the last, give or take, 20-something years.
Whoa. Brett's going there on a Monday.
Mr. Bowen's a good dude.
He's gonna fly in on a copter from Aspen every single game, isn't he?
Bezos?
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
That's so
He's going to set up
So
shop
sick.
in Aspen.
I would ride a wild horse into every game.
A wild
Bronco.
horse. You would ride one.
You know, choppers don't like that high altitude.
The air's too thin.
It's true.
That's why a lot of people can't get rescued when they're hiking. That's what happened to me when I
Dave
was doing
knows.
K2.
Dave knows.
Into thin air. It's John
Splice?
Krakauer.
I had to base jump home.
It's true.
You base jumped home off of a mountain.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
sick.
it was
Really?
weird. It was, yeah.
I didn't know you could jump off of K2 and reach Duncanville.
Well, I did, and I landed in the country that it's in.
Did you have a squirrel suit?
The country that is in.
No, I had.
Nepal?
I actually had your otter suit.
Really?
Yeah, there was the tail from Mario, and it just.
Dude, he doesn't need an otter suit. He's already just an otter.
So you were inside me, David.
I was just surfing on your body.
That'd be
This
fun.
is stupid.
I would
Ruining
I
the
would
segment.
surf you off of K2.
Thank you.
Sorry, Brett.
Do you want to do breaking news?
Yeah.
Do you want to go spooky season, spooky data capture, or chicken sandwich wars?
I'm gonna spooky chicken is.
Yeah, you're talking.
This is
Dave's
Dave.
language.
This is Dave's choice.
It was going to be spooky zombies too, but then you guys did the woolly mammoths thing.
We didn't actually do it.
Zombie,
Oh, well, okay.
zombie.
We didn't have time.
All right, never mind.
It's in your head. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Go ahead, Dave.
Chicken.
Randy, will you help me out, please? Guess who's in the chicken sandwich wars?
Oh, I saw this commercial.
That That's Taco Bell. They're doing the chicken sandwich taco.
What kind of sauce is on this?
That's a good question.
I mean, that looks delicious.
It
I'll
looks
just say.
delicious, but I need to know more about the sauce. I also am not sold on the pickled jalapeno.
I don't like how the jalapenos are just out like that. They need
So-
to be concealed and like mashed in with everything.
I love
The
pickled
sauce
jalapenos.
is the chain's signature creamy chipotle sauce.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm not familiar with that one, so
Dylan.
I'll give it a ride.
The chicken is marinated in jalapeno buttermilk, then seasoned with bold Mexican spices and rolled in a crunchy tortilla chip coating, and then put in the nestled in a puffy bread-shaped taco
Ooh.
or bread-like taco. I don't know. This is
I'm not gonna even like. I'm not gonna hate on this. This could be really
It
good.
looks delicious, but it's
It is
chicken-
Taco
it's
Bell.
chicken from Taco Bell.
That's
so
a great. That's
So?
the biggest red flag. Is that it is fried chicken from Taco Bell.
I'll try it. I'm going to try this. I'm fine with this.
in
What if-
addition,
Can you get it at the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell?
the Yum Brands statue.
I just need to. Because I
Shouts
want
to
to know where to
Louisville.
go to get this.
It's a good question. It's on the menu as of this September, along with the cheddar chicken quesadilla combo and the new $5 Cravings Trio, which means you
Wow.
can get either the cheesy double beef burrito, the chalupa supreme, the cheesy quesadilla, or the crunch wrap supreme in the combo. Pick three, $5.
Was this a sponsored segment?
Yeah, Taco. We landed at Taco Bell.
I'd be fine
That'd be
landing Taco
tight.
Bell.
I would start eating it again.
I'm gonna try this.
I'll try it.
I don't know who's winning
Yeah,
the
I'll
chicken
try it.
sandwich wars.
It's been so long.
What
since
is it
I've eaten
called
at Taco
again?
Bell.
The
Chicken taco.
yeah, I closed out of the
do
tab.
chicken
It's called-
taco Friday.
It's called
Yeah.
a sandwich
Don't open
taco.
that. It's not worth even opening the tab back up.
I think it's called the chicken sandwich taco. Because the commercial's like, is it a is it a taco or is it a sandwich?
Ah, dude, I
You
bet
can
that
get
goes
it
viral.
with or without the jalapenos.
With
Pickled jalapenos are inferior.
bullshit. Get out of here.
Let's
Leave.
do spooky.
Spooky season. I was waiting for Randy to take off the chicken taco. A finance company will pay an individual $1,300 to watch 13 scary movies in October in an effort to find out whether the size of a movie's budget impacts its effectiveness.
We're getting into the analytics here.
So you can apply, Dave, to be the spooky season general manager at this link.
$1,300.
Yeah.
Give you a chance to binge watch spooky movies, Dave.
Yes.
Say no more.
Binge the following films between October 9th and October 18th: Saw, Amityville Horror, A Quiet Place 2, Candyman, Insidious, The Blair Witch Project, Sinister, Get Out, The Purge, Halloween, the 2018 version, Paranormal Activity, and Annabelle.
So it's a mixture of high budget and low budget movies.
Correct.
How
Not
did-
only will you receive $1,300 and a $50 gift card to cover the rental costs of the Fright Fest, but you also get a Fitbit to track your heart rate.
How did A Quiet Place 2 get in this? How do they have two movies? Like, if you're going to put two in there, you got to put Saw and Saw 2 in there instead of Quiet Place 2.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
Like,
know.
that just seems,
There
it
has
seems
to
like
be
this is
a
sketchy.
method to why they picked everything. I don't know what it is though. Saw the first Saw. I don't think I've only seen the first Saw, but it was good.
I saw the first two.
Their metric is going to be your heart rate.
Heart rate, yes.
Okay.
How
Okay.
scared you get?
What if? Yeah.
What if it's whoopee season?
Hey
Whoop.
guys, tracking
It's a
the
whoop band,
numbers
yeah.
here.
They're doing Fitbit.
Are you getting the Whoop Band 4.0, David?
Probably not.
Yeah,
Unless they want to send me one.
I deleted that email.
Well, they
Damn.
ghosted us, so.
Well,
I didn't know.
but
you
it's
were
spooky.
sad.
Maybe it's a spooky season bit.
See these wrists?
Wow, he's not whooping right
Yeah,
now.
the only fitness tracker I have is this brain right here.
Wow, that's what you're tracking your fitness with.
Mm-hmm.
Does it work?
And my Fitbot app.
Oh yeah.
Are you Pelling right now?
That seems like a loaded question.
He's on a break.
Okay. I just wondering. I
Are you
know
gonna-
I know it's Man United season. It's like a lot going on.
No, soccer season is actually a better time for me because I can get on during I like to do 45-minute rides during the first or second half of a game.
It's better than getting off during 45-minute rides.
Yeah, usually it takes me a lot less time. How about the spooky
2
season?
years.
What's the other spooky season one you got?
Facebook, I don't know if you saw this, is bringing back spectacles
Why are they doing this?
in a partnership with Ray-Ban. The what they're called are Ray-Ban Stories. Allow you to take pictures, videos, phone calls, and music from your glasses.
The robot of Mark Zuckerberg did a release video for these, and it was such a shitty release video that I almost thought it was a joke. I almost couldn't believe that they were doing this as Facebook. This is the dumbest idea ever.
There is a small light on the outside of the glasses that indicates if a person is being recorded. But Wired comments that these are the best sex tape glasses ever constructed.
Micah, noted friend of the podcast, he actually was a test user for a pair of Bose sunglasses that were, I don't even know how he got on this. I think he signed up for some like list where you could test products and they send it to him. So there were numerous times that I would go outside to walk Rosie during the pandemic, and Micah would be out there with his sunglasses on, not even listening to me, just listening to like a podcast the entire time. It was very disrespectful, but they were kind of tight. You couldn't even hear it outside, but you could hear it in your ears when you had the sunglasses on.
What? Okay, where does the sound come? Like
on the
it
arms
drop
of the
down?
glasses, there's just these little speakers that goes. It's strategically put directly into your ears.
see.
It's very
Did you ever
interesting.
have the toothbrush that played music through your teeth?
No, I like that.
Oh my
Through your
God.
teeth.
Yeah, they had like Miley Cyrus songs that the vibration of the toothbrush would go through your teeth and like vibrate your ear.
I think I
That
fuck with
sounds
this.
terrible.
Why? You could always get 2 minutes. No question.
I'm so out on that. It's not even funny.
But yeah, that's
Watch
No,
me
that's-
quip. Watch me nay nay.
I have a complaint with Quip.
What?
They're not a sponsor in this episode, are they?
You probably should.
You should know that.
I just have a
Should we get out of here
Okay.
before Brett tanks the brand?
Yeah, let's save that one for
It's a,
after.
it's a very small complaint, so you should still get Quip. But I do have a complaint based on the angle of the brushing. Just saying.
Can we get out of here?
Probably user error.
Probably is.
Bye.